it's not detecting Krita again. Hi Ritzy, time to practice art again. I can't wait. Now I just needed to actually capture the software. It worked earlier when I tested it. You can do it. Am I going to have to restart the software again? Uh-oh. Pro streamer moment. Exactly. Oh, I'm restarting it. This is the second time it happens. I swear it was working when I tested it. You have to believe me, Ritzy. You have to believe me, else nobody else will. Aha. There we go. You believe me. Thank goodness, Ritsu. Alright, time to practice some arts. How are you doing this morning, Ritzy? We're gonna start with a non-wonky circle. Because this circle is very, very wonky. You've been up all night. We stay up for the Rhea stream. I really appreciate you being here. Why did you stay up all night, though? Nothing bad, I hope. I hope... I hope you're, I hope that was intentional somehow. As for me, the time shift, the what do you call it? The change from summertime to wintertime, whatever the actual name of that is, that has been messing up with my sleep. I wish we could do away with that entirely. Couldn't sleep, I'm too excited, designed a little VTuber of my own. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to show me. I really, really want to see now. That sounds exciting. I want to hear everything about it. Every detail. Are you going to start to stream as a VTuber as well? If so, that is so exciting. You'll be learning Life 2D with them. That is so cool. That is so exciting. I wish you good luck. Life 2D seems very, very hard. Oh, wait. Make my guideline a bit more horizontal, so I can do my head rotations. Alright, we're gonna start. More guidelines. Start at the top. The very tippy top. And I should probably zoom out. Gotta design the character first, make him appealing. That's true. Character design is a lot of work. It is harder than it seems. So that's gonna be an endeavor all on its own. What kind of ideas have you workshopped so far, or is it a surprise? I really want to know everything about it now. There. So those are first guidelines. And one here in the middle. Right there. There, that's a start. You can make a jaw now. I don't know if it's a surprise. But I've just got to pick a strong theme like you have. Ooh. Picking a theme, I think, is the fun part because there are so many options. You could go for something aerial, like a bird or an angel. You could go for something like a marine creature, like a shark or an eel. I've seen eels. I've seen a VTuber that was an eel, and that was an interesting idea. I forgot her name though. You could go for a magic user like me, but even then there are so many different themes. You could be an ice mage, a frost, I already said frost mage, a fire mage. You could be a mystical creature of some sort, like a satyr, or there's so many options, like a vampire. Or you could just be a guy. Just a normal guy, but he has a cool job like a detective. Oh, wait, I'm doing face on. Head on face. Let's start with a jaw. Wow, look at you, a true VTuber connoisseur. I am the VTuber of all time, I'm sure. Uh, I did a lot of research, okay? I did a ton of research when I first decided I wanted to go into this. I had watched VTubers before, but not enough to get a very good idea of how it's done and all of the different things that go into it. I had to do a lot of research. And I found a lot of channels that I now really enjoy watching through doing that. Be right back, no problem. Okay. I think that's a good start for our jaw. Think maybe a bit less pointy. It certainly is very pointy. Something like this. That's not quite enough. You know, I'll leave it this way and we'll see. Welcome back, Ritzy. Okay, so the bottom of the jaw. It's on the guidelines layer. Where you belong. 'Cause, 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 There. Look at that. Look at that beauty of a face. I think. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm feeling lost again. Is this too pointy? I feel like it's way too pointy. Then I wouldn't be sure how to de-pointy it. Too pointy. Yeah. Okay. So... okay, live feedback if you don't mind. This angle here. You want to widen the curve of the jaw a bit more. Okay, I'll try. Or front on view. Okay. Makes sense. What we're gonna do, we're gonna try again. Or actually, I'm gonna leave that in the background, but dim. So we have a ghost of our past mistakes haunting us. Wait, no, it's not Halloween anymore. No more spooky. Is that correct? Or is that an overcorrection? I feel like it is. Oh, you sent me something on Discord. Thanks for that. I don't hear the pings. Wow, you made me jump scare. Rin's face will never not jump scare me. Okay, yeah, you're right. I need to actually use references. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna try again. I'm just not entirely sure of the size of the jaw vertically. I guess I'm going to, oops, right here. I'm going to remove that guideline. And I'm gonna try again. But with a reference this time. Danguri Sano, hi, welcome to the stream. How is your day today? Have you had a chance to do anything fun? For me, it's 9 o'clock. I just woke up, so I mean, this is my fun thing. Always reference. I agree. I keep forgetting about it. I try to be too independent. I don't need references. I have magic and stuff. Who needs references, right? All right, let's bring that up over here. Jump scare. Look at that scary face. All right. I'm gonna try to do a similar shape. Oh, that actually helps. A reference with no hair. That actually really helps. Thank you, Ritzy. That way, I actually know where to put my circle. Also, while you're here, meet my little friend here, Billy Boxman. He's just hanging out over here. Just having fun, just observing the whole process. Alright. Woke up a few hours ago, so I'm still getting the important things out of the way this morning. Ooh. That sounds good, that sounds good. There will be time for fun later. Or maybe this is the fun, but I wouldn't count on it. We're not here to have fun, dang it, we're here to learn. Learning is a grueling, terrifying experience. Alright, we're gonna put this one up here. Because it would be unbecoming of Rin, the prince, to put her below someone who's bald. I'm sure that's what she would say, something like that. Okay, so this actually helps. Let's try to draw. Let's make a circle. Oops, it's not a circle. Let's make a circle over her head. Oh no, layers again. Why do layers have to torment me so? Okay. This. So we can figure out how to make our lines for the jaw from there. That looks about right for the circle of the head. So the eyes are really embracing the side of the circle there. It's very interesting. Just curious about you, since I mainly watch smaller streamers. Some bigger ones, if they feel like I can vibe with them. Sometimes. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're having fun. I certainly am. There are a few big streamers that I really enjoy watching, like this goofball over here. Jump scare again. But yeah, smaller streamers have the advantage of more interaction, you know? So, is it normal that it seems to be doing a bit of an outside curve here, or is it just because I misplaced my circle? A lot of VTubers push the eyes out and put some hair in between. I see. See? This seems to violate the one eye in between rule, though. Which is, I guess that's what confuses me the most. Is that there's a bit more than one eye in between. Like one eye and a third or so? One eye and a quarter? Look at this masterpiece. Have you awakened your third eye this morning? There, we'll leave it there. We're working on something important here. There, that way it blends in. Never seen something so beautiful. Alright. It violates it, but certain anime styles get away with it by covering it with hair. I see. Let's say we take this prince's eyes and in the middle. It seems to be a bit closer to the eye in between rule in this case. A bit wider than the eye, but close. Some of the artwork I make is more towards realism. I also make landscapes and sometimes still life too. That sounds awesome! I would love to see a sample or two. Landscapes are amazing. I don't think I'm going to start learning those in a while, because with faces I certainly have my work cut out for me. But that's something I'd like to learn at some point. Like Gura or other younger characters, they push the eyes really far down and then cover the massive forehead with hair. You're right, but I don't want to go for a childish style, as you already know. So, we're gonna keep the eyes relatively far up. Semi-normal position. So the jaw really starts at the edge here is what I'm understanding. Really far back. It seems to be the same here, actually. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start it all the way to the side. And something like that, maybe? The realism sample is on my profile icon and banner for here. I want to take a look. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Echoes! Oh no! Echo. Mute. There we go. I'm gonna take a look. Definitely not a distraction from my own problems. I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely not a distraction. Stop the echoes! Okay, Donguri Sano. Oh, I see. That is an interesting art style. That is very good. I like all the detail in the eyebrows. And the hair as well. How long have you been, doing art, Donguri? Or should I call you Sano? I think it's a bit easier. Tried multiple different ones earlier this year. My personal favorite to make was a Japanese one with a sakura tree and some torii gates with a shrine. That sounds beautiful. I love the Japanese aesthetic. I absolutely love sakura trees. Since 2017, wow. So it's been over 6 years then. That explains the proficiency for sure. Let's try steeper jaw. I'm trying to understand the angle. This line here. This one. It might be a little steeper. Something like this, maybe? What do you guys think? Am I way off mark? Faces are hard, it's a learning process. But it's gonna click eventually. It has to. I think that's not enough. It's not. I need to bring it further down. Probably. Just a little bit further down. Like this. I think. I am walking in the dark with no light. But this looks better. I think it's better. It looks more like a jaw, that's for sure. Better than the previous layer, which is now buried. Better than this. Okay. Anatomy, I use a reference tracing tool due to my disability and all that from struggling to keep lines straight. Okay. What kind of disability, if I may ask? If I'm not being too intrusive. I try to autism. I see, I understand. Uh I I am in the process of trying to get a diagnosis for whatever neurodivergence I have as well. It's become clear that I have either ADHD or autism or something like that, so I'm trying to get it diagnosed at the moment. Actually, my appointment is in like, oh, it was in 2 days. It got delayed, unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll know soon. So I uh I understand. I think I understand some of the struggles, though I wouldn't claim that I completely do because everyone's different. I need to bring those out of the way of my guidelines. There. And this masterpiece can go over here. Or maybe down. No, there's not enough space. Actually, I'm gonna make it. Gonna crop it? How do I crop it? Actually, I can probably just do this. There, cropped. Oh no, her body disappeared. It's a magic trick. She's fine, I swear. You wouldn't want to hide Billy either. Billy Boxman. There. Okay, we certainly have our work cut out for us. Alright, Red Sea says, getting closer. I think we'll have to go over it tomorrow. In calls, it's probably easier in a live show rather than tell over text. Plus, I'm slower because tired today. Yeah, I feel you. I feel it. It'll be easier directly on voice. Yeah, my handwriting hasn't developed well as I grew up, so it affected my art skills in drawing. Honestly, Sano, props to you for... It must require a lot of effort and dedication, so honestly, props to you for sticking to what you love to do and finding workarounds. You have my respect for that. I'll bring my guidelines further up. There. That way I can keep track of them as they try to escape my gaze. My inquisitive gaze. There. So now we have a chin that looks a bit more like a chin. And even then, I think it's a bit too steep. We're gonna spend more time on that chin. Perfectionism will win the day. line goes really far down, actually. It's a bit surprising. Because in the side view, it doesn't look like it goes that far down. All the way down here. I think we're getting closer. Okay, let's stop messing with it for now. Actually, I wanna do one final test. Yeah, I overcorrected a bit. Well, it's very similar to this one. I guess it's in the ballpark. We'll call it okay. Painting was easier for me. Do you paint as well? Do you do digital painting or physical, real life painting? Sent you an easier sketch in Discord. Okay. Wow, it looks so easy when you do it, Ritsu. It looks so much easier. Okay. So let's try to nail this front view before we move on to rotating it. Let's try to nail the front view. I'm gonna bring down Rin over here. And we're gonna try to do a steady. A steady of the Penrose. And see if that's helpful. I hope you guys are having fun, because I am very confused. Ah, yes, my permanent state of being. Confusion. The artwork I made is digital. It does look digital. In a good way, it looks amazing. It'll be easier than trying to ref off of fully rendered heads. Stream is always quality as usual. You know, this whole stream, apart from the Halloween stream, which was a bit more planned, the general theme has been confusion, figuring things out as we go, and somehow managing to do things despite the chaos. But you know what? I thrive in absolute chaos. I am the avatar of entropy. Okay. Oops, sorry for the jump scare. Hit my microphone. Let's try to do something a little better once more. Start. Do another try for the jaw. It is so hard to make horizontal, vertical lines. There. I hope I didn't append your entire world over there in chat. bit of a steeper curve over here. Or a more angled line, I should say. Maybe not quite as much. I'm gonna bring it down. And round it off. Hopefully I'm on the right track again. Have you ever taken a Myers-Briggs personality test before? You know, I've heard of it. I may have. I know I've done some personality tests in the past. I've done official ones and unofficial ones, but I don't remember. Because I have the memory of a goldfish on a good day. Wait until you see my bad days. So no, I don't particularly remember if I've done a Myers-Briggs personality test or no. Entirely sure. But I'm open to taking one. I could even take one on stream, it could be fun. Have you, Sano? If so, what were your results? I can tell you a few things about what I remember from taking personality tests. And it's that I'm very, very introverted. Isn't quite working. Bring it down a bit further. I'm very introverted, and I've had to learn to not be a total shut-in. That's something that you can learn. Everything can be learned, I think. That's what's so exciting about life. When I did mine, it said I was ISTP. Then it explained to me why these said certain things happened in my life. Well, I'm gonna have a hot take. I'm gonna have a very hot take. Prepare your seats for a hot take. But I've heard, now that you tell me the letters of it, I've connected the dots. I know which test you're talking about. And while those tests are helpful for better understanding yourself, I don't think they paint a whole picture. I don't think they're the end-all be-all of your personality, because, see, those letters, if I'm not mistaken, there are essentially 8 different letters you can have. And so it's 4 different axes of personality, and so you can have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 different results, which is 16. And it feels wrong to categorize the whole diverse world of different personalities out there into 16 different types. Like, it's helpful if you want to learn about yourself, but I don't think we should categorize ourselves in those little boxes. Pretty sure we could take two people with those same letters and and they would be very different. Have different personalities and life experiences. Ray is an INTJ, no doubt. You know what? We're gonna take that test. How long does it take? How long does it take to do? Is it like a 15-minute, 20-minute test, or is it more like an hour and a half? Because depending on the answer, I might do it right here, right now. We're gonna figure it out. And I'm gonna erase it, that outside sketch, because it's very rough. And smooth out this part. Need to smooth it out a little more, because it looks like it's coming out of the cheek. I think that's the closest we've gotten to a jaw so far. What do you think? Progress is being made. Slowly but surely. It's 50 questions, so it doesn't take too long. INTJs is concerned on time. Be right back a second, no problem. Listen, I'm only concerned on time because I have to work for the rest of the day, and if I arrive late at my work, well, I'm gonna be in a bit of trouble. And I'd like to avoid that. I'm gonna laugh so much if it ends up being INTJ and you're right though, from your basic assessment of seeing me for about an hour and a half so far. Alright, the line for the eyes. You're gonna be somewhere on that level. I think this might have been a bit too small, because the eyebrows should be on this line. Center line of the circle. When it comes to time, my brain is weird. When it comes to time, I am very, very bad at planning. I have to set reminders and alarms on my phone for just about everything, even taking my pills in the morning, or any appointment that I may have, or even something as silly as calling someone in my family or doing the laundry. Because otherwise, those do not exist. Everything I'm not currently doing just does not exist. Brain is a weird, weird, weird wonder of chaos. Let's stop with the jaw. Listen, we've been working on this one front view face for 45 minutes and it's nowhere near done. Oh no. Welcome back, Sano. So the eyes. Start be here. Yes, I'm concerned about the time because I have to work later, and that would be very that would be a problem if I arrived unprepared or late. I have to make myself some breakfast. Oh god. I have to figure out what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. Every day. Every day is chaos. Every day is chaos and we love it. We embrace the chaos. We thrive in the chaos. Got myself a seaweed snack. Oh, those are delicious. Those are absolutely wonderful. Iodine. Is iodine something that factors into dietary needs? I've never heard of it being part of someone's diet before. And if so, these eyes are way too small. Or placed properly. If so, what does iodine do in the body? Because my only real knowledge of what iodine is when I go donate plasma, they put iodine on my arm as a antiseptic, I think it's called, so that my arm doesn't get infected. There, wonderful. It's because the table salt my younger brother got doesn't have iodine in it. I see. So what does iodine do exactly in the body? What's its superpower? It helps your thyroid. Ooh, I see. That's very important then. Very, very important. Thyroid problems are no joke. They're very sneaky. They sneak up on you. And, they're no joke. My wife has thyroid problems, unfortunately. She was wondering for years and years and years why she always felt tired and had low energy. And a lot of other sneaky little problems like that. And as it turned out, her thyroid was, I think, underperforming. Very... It's awful. It's really, really, really awful. But at least now she knows what the problem is and she has the right medication for it. So things are getting better. Since I'm on a vegan diet, I have to eat certain plant-based things to replace the animal product ones. That's true. That's true. How do you get most of your protein? I know there are a lot of different ways. What's your favorite way? I'm personally a big fan of Greek yogurt. I'm not on a vegan diet for the record, but I am a big fan of Greek yogurt. Has a lot of protein in it, but some people, some vegan people, don't like to eat yogurt because it is derived from animal products. It is obtained from the captivity of cows, and so some people don't think it's too ethical, which I can respect. Otherwise, if I were to go on a vegan diet with no dairy product, no anything, it would probably be peanut butter. I eat way too much of that stuff. If you are what you eat, I'm pretty sure I am at least 40% peanut butter. Eating plant-based meat for making burgers and other things. Oh, like Impossible Burgers and I see what you mean. I've had some of those before. They're surprisingly good. They're a bit expensive. So I expensive rhymes with anti-Rhea. But they're tasty. They're very good. I was very surprised. It bears its name well. It seems impossible, but somehow it is. I feel like those eyes might be a bit too small. A bit small and far apart. Hopefully we can just fix that by making them bigger with tools. Hooray for digital artwork. So I think that might be a bit better. Not optimal, but better. I can erase that bottom of that circle for clarity's sake. At least part of it. There. Still have the guidelines, so it's okay. This seems a bit better, I think. We're on the right track. We're on the right track. I got the blocks of plant-based meat as well, so I could make meat sauce for spaghetti or tacos. That sounds amazing. Do you like tofu? I love tofu. It's very, very delicious. I didn't think I'd like it because so many people don't like tofu. But I tried it out a few years back and oh my gosh, it's so good. I tried it before in a miso soup. Have you ever had kitsune udons? I think that's what they're called. I could be missaying it or be slightly wrong, but it's a type of tofu. I don't know how it's prepared, but it's served in uh, a very liquid and slightly sweet kind of mixture. And the tofu sucks in all of the flavor. And it's so, so, so good. It's one of my favorite things, my favorite Japanese food things that I have ever eaten. Tofu does that. It just sucks in all the flavor from surrounding flavors and it presents them with an added texture that is very interesting. I love it. So now we're gonna do just a bit of a nose here. Just to say we have a line there. And a smile. There. That looks somewhat better than my previous attempts. Thank you, Ritsu. We're on the right track. This is definitely closer than... Oh, wait, I was going to open a different document, but it's right up here. Look at this beauty. It's better than this. I am almost positive of that. Almost. And let's see. Let's see other faces we might have done recently. Done a lot of sideways faces. Well, I haven't done a whole lot of facing the camera kind of heads. Definitely improving. Awesome. I'm glad you think so. Alright, our character needs eyelashes. We'll work out the small spots on call tomorrow. Thank you, Ritzy. I can't wait. That's gonna be so much fun. By the way, I'm probably going to stream a little bit tomorrow, surprisingly enough. I don't normally do it on Tuesdays, but tomorrow I probably will. I'm not entirely sure what we'll do. Maybe some more hardcore Minecraft. Maybe I could try Osu. Would you guys like to watch me struggle with a very hard rhythm game? It could be fun. We could try it. Something like that. And then I could get in call with you, Ritsu, and we could look at that art. It's definitely getting better. But I feel like there's some improvement that could be made. I need to keep working on the jaw because that seems to be something I have a lot of trouble with. And I might want some help with practicing the eyes as well. They're not too bad, but I feel like I could do better. So we can look at that. Seaweed snacks I have are just plain sea salt or teriyaki flavor. Ooh. Even the plain ones are delicious. Alright. It is 10:30. Oh, it's been an hour. It's been a pleasure. But I have to go prepare for my work day now. Unfortunately, this is all I have time for. But I'll be here tomorrow. I'll figure out something fun for us to do. Both of you take care. And have a good rest of your day.